Okay. Hey kids, this is Pulse Ray Vision coming to you live from Quattro Cinco Studios inside my mom's basement. It is January 21st, 2025. It is basically the last day to mint J2 fuel cells. And so we're going to play a couple things about that, show you guys some tweets that popped up. We'd love for you guys to repost and share and comment, all that good stuff. We're going to go over our ranking on Coin Market League. In the meantime, let's rock with this from Rip City Pulse.
Colnova is here, he's the leader of Alpha, leading the charge. Yeah. With his main man Heavy, hit up right by his side at the raid. Together they fight, and guards their corner, rich and valor, fighting for good. They refuse to back down in this war for justice. They wear the crown. Colnova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. For the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. Through shadows of doubt, they light up the way. With power and purpose, they seize every day. Their enemy tremble in the dark. Colnova and Heavy Hitter are heroes embark in the Bugatti that's covered by night. They bring the fire and ammunition to ignite. For it's Alpha they serve, their honor was true. Colnova and Heavy Hitter, they rise from the dust. Fighting for the cause, they never back down. With Big Boy Leroy, his feet firmly underground. In the face of danger, they fight through it all. Champions of hope, they rise to the top. For every shadow, they bring the light. Colnova and Alpha, defenders of the right.
All right. Yeah. Really, really cool videos from Red Squirrel, music from Cape Figure, video from Rip City Pulse, who I'm going to be streaming with in less than an hour. I'm going to be joining the shit show. So come over to the shit show, like, subscribe, comment, show those guys some support and love. We're going to be getting into the nitty gritty. And check this out. This is how new my hoodies are right here. We're just getting stuff made. But check them out. We're working on a lot of cool swag for you guys. Excuse me. All right, cool. Dawn says, let me know when we're on, baby. I'm going to say we're on. I'll send him the link. Boom. So he should be here in just a moment. Very cool. Other than that, like I said, we can go through the countdown. We're going to see if we can beat... We've got to beat J1. You know, we've got to beat J1 fuel cells. That's it. I think this is the only chance we have to mint more fuel cells than Journey 1. I mean, the evil address is only minting 50,000-ish next go around. And so there's just not, unless the whales like all ape into J3, there's almost no way we can beat that. But we will be obviously filling the treasury in the lottery as we mint. Every time you mint, you're filling up the treasury in the lottery. So that'll continue to happen. But these tokens, I believe, are going to get very, very scarce in the future. We have John backstage. Get up here, kid. How are you doing, son?
I'm just, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm just wearing my robe. Hugh Hefner called, and I'm about to go take a shower and get ready for the shit show, all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, make yourself presentable, bro. I brushed my teeth for this.
We are real. We are raw. We are ready. Not ready to go yet, but we're getting there. Just been sitting here on the computer doing that stuff. But hey, I thought, screw it. I'll just hit the button, come in here with my robe.
Have you ever fallen asleep at the desk?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah. There's been many times where I've like had like coffee and stuff like this, and it's just like falling. And that's what wakes me up is the breaking of like, glass or something. Like, what the heck's going on here?
That's how you know. That's proof that your founder is grinding. Right there. If he's falling asleep at his microphone and his desk, he's putting all of it in there. Love it. We got Red Squirrel in the house. We got Wilhelm von Grutzen. Guten Abend, Max. Thank you very much, Wilhelm. There was something listed, actually posted on Twitter today, an entire offshoot of Dark Matter. Like we haven't finished Dark Matter Rings of Dust completely. And there's already fan fiction spin-offs being written by Red Squirrel and other people using some of the characters and some extra characters. I'll just say Patrick's Astro and stuff. What's up, Patrick's Astro and stuff? You got, this tube right here is for you. This has your poster in it, Patrick. He ripped through the whole book. So did CryptoCap 46 is a school teacher. Here they are in great book. Enjoy the read. So he's got a signed poster coming to him. We got Crypto Compassion. Oi, oi,
oi, oi.
Good morning. When we take off. So flight 2 boarding now. Flight 2 boarding now. If you don't get on the flight, if you don't put in your 5-point harness,
sir,
not on the spaceship, we're going to leave you tomorrow around 10 a.m. our time, 9 a.m. Pacific. Like that's it. There's never another chance to go back in time and mint a J2 fuel cell when that clock clicks down. It just isn't. Counts down.
Yep, it's closing.
So if you want to be in the next set of lotteries and you want to lock in your treasury drip, then you gotta mint now or forever hold your peace, bro.
So how much was given away in the first lotteries?
Well, dollar wise, it was around $600,000 that was given away in the lotteries, and token wise, it was 23,000.
Man,
it was given away, and we're almost up to 23,000 for J2. I believe we're at. I'll share the screen in just a second, but yeah, we're at 21,695 right now.
21,6. Oh, we just got to cross 22,000.
No, 23.
Oh, 23.
So we had
right,
23,000 and some change in the first lottery. And we want to beat that, and we want to beat the amount of money that we put in the treasury is already up to 170,000.
Yeah, baby.
In dark. So I think that's a few million dollars at today's price.
It's definitely
we're still bouncing up around 32 bucks right now.
Yeah.
Which is not bad considering we were sucking $20 D.
Yeah.
Just yesterday when everything went to shit.
Dude, and it's just crazy. The price recovery is awesome. When we see some sales, even big ones that, ideally, just like any project, you want to be responsible up and down. You get to do what you want with your own stuff, but it's just cool to see the recovery. It's just cool to see that.
Yeah. So out of the 4 big whales, I went on and looked at them. Obviously, the big fire whale, he took profit and walked with 15K. And, I'm go with God, enjoy that money. I think he might look back and regret selling it because he averaged $24 a piece.
Yeah.
Is what he got. And so he did push the price down with the liquidity. So that's the one whale. And I've been reaching out to him being like, bro, you got to mint today. Or you're going to miss the next trip.
Yeah, miss all the fun.
Right. Now, the other whale has won a shit ton of lotteries. And you can see on DBank, you can see them scraping the lottery winnings and then just selling tiny pieces over time so that they don't hurt the chart. And they're basically taking all their money off the table.
Yeah.
Within the first lottery, now they're playing with house money.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
The third whale, this guy's a badass. This 8090.
Yeah.
8090. I went back to see 8090. He's minted an insane amount of fuel cells in both trips. He still has more dark than Randy and the Firewall combined. And I went back and I was looking at the debank on him, and dude's been buying clips of 10K, like 10 grand buys in our dips. So he's been buying
He's
tens of thousands
he
of
knows what's
dollars
up.
in the dips. Yeah, he's just like fucking hoovering, sucking that stuff, vacuuming it off the circulation supply. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's not like doubling down, he's tripling down.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And he's most of the liquidity on the Pulse pair
Nice.
right now. So I
Yep.
mean, most of our liquidity we tied with the Firewall because he did an OTC deal with us, luckily enough, and so we can get some pairs out there. So did Queen 2. Queen 2's got a nice little stack of liquidity there as well. So, anyways,
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready for the shit show, which is what, about 40 minutes.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it's so good to see you,
Jump in.
man. By the way, I gave you away, but we just been chatting about the project. It's so good to see you, my man.
Yeah,
I know, dude. It's been a
Fast in
minute.
the house, John Boy.
I know. I'm
Jump-
wearing my Hugh Hefner robe. Just been sitting here on the computer. Now it's time to get ready, do my
Jump in
thing.
the shower and put some coffee straight in your vein. Just shoot the coffee into your vein. Turn the water on hot.
Hexiest man in the world knows those days are over.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in
Better
crypto
living.
that's either not in active addiction or in recovery?
Right.
Everybody
Well,
I've talked to in all of crypto, they're either riding that horse or they're in recovery.
Well, listen. I mean,
something.
it's gambling addiction is a process addiction, and so
Mhm.
there's certainly a bit of degree in that in a lot of folks. You know, even if sober from substances.
This is true. Yeah. All right, brothers. I'll catch you in about 40 minutes.
All right,
You got it.
sounds good, brother. Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Rocks, we'll see you in just a little bit. Howdy, partner. Yeehaw. Hey,
Yes,
Kate.
sir.
You heard that rap earlier. That was from Kate Figure. I have still not minted reluctant to lose my dark. Oh, babe,
Oh.
it's if you love it, let it go. If
Well,
it comes back to you, it's meant to be.
The thing is, if you like dark, the thing that makes the most sense if you like dark, and again, time horizon is everything. But if you like dark, then putting them in the fuel cells. If you do the math, the way that the treasury bloats, and the way these lotteries go, especially with there's been some interesting things the collective has been up to. Within a couple of years, you're likely to have multiple dark inside the fuel cell, and that doesn't even count any lottery winnings that you might get. The lottery winnings are just fun cherries on top, air fryer money, AirPod money, things like that. But
Vacation
like
money.
dark,
Yeah.
entering in the fuel cells is the best thing in terms of making it compound. And when you see a number like 2.7% yield, remember that is not an APY. That is not anything like that. What that is every 45 days, what you split amongst the treasury. But you lock that rate in, and it always goes down 10% from that each journey. And so it's the best opportunity. Now, if you like dark and you've got a good time horizon, then, fuel cells is how you increase your dark.
Yeah, and the thing is, by the time, because eventually the treasury address is going to be dwarf all the other addresses. It's going to dwarf
Right.
the whales. It's going to dwarf everybody because that's the way it's designed. It's designed to bloat the treasury over time, and then the treasury slowly fills up those fuel cells, and it's still not on the market. It's still not circulating supply, right? So at that point, then you get that game of chicken that we've seen played out in what's the NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
Where like you can't go back, you can't mint them, they don't make any more, and when you vaporize, the herd gets thinner, right? Like it's like last man standing kind of stuff once that stuff
Yep.
goes into there. But by the time people see all that money bloat the treasury, it's the really good yields have already been taken.
Right.
The best yields 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those yields, they're gone. They're lost.
Those are the ones that
They're done. It's over.
Yep. And they're 10% less. Remember, 3 is 10% less than 2. 4
Yeah.
is 10% less than 3. And that goes down quite quickly. So
Mhm.
it's the best fuel cell. Now, the best lotteries would always be interesting to see what those are, right? But as far as the best yield, which is really that guaranteed growth of dark, that's from the fuel cells.
Yeah.
So if you like dark, you should love fuel cells.
Yeah. It's delayed gratification. Like, imagine giving up 1 Bitcoin today, and then because Bitcoin's got a much longer freaking cycle, but imagine in 20 years you get 3 Bitcoin back. Like, not a bad deal.
Not a bad deal.
And granted, you can hang on to a couple of Bitcoins and buy and sell on the side, but those ones that you mint that you would give up for more Bitcoin in the future, that would be totally worth it, because as we've seen, this 4-year cycle is still just raging. It's a weird 4-year cycle this time with the presidential and the EDFs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you guys, and of course the memes have blown everyone's math out of the water. Everyone's TA, everything they thought they knew about tech, community, use case. People love to gamble. Like, crypto has taken over gambling. It just has. Like, that's one sector of the economy that crypto is just running away with. Like, Vegas 100%. Can't compete with crypto.
No.
It's a cool place to go. People, don't get me wrong, it's not going to dry up and die. But when people want to gamble, they're going into sports, they're going into crypto.
Yep.
And that's all on their phone.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's yeah, man. It's and it's, oh gosh, what was the point I was going to say on your TA point about the 4-year cycle? Oh no, you were saying Bitcoin. Imagine if you had several more in 20 years.
Yeah, but ours is only 45 days. Right. So in the first year, we will have a quarter of those done.
I know what I was going to say.
8. So we're having like 8 journeys a year. We're having 8 Saturn cycles, is what I like to call them. We have 8 Saturn cycles a year, basically.
Yes, and remember this that and although there are going to be some cool things coming in the future, and obviously Red School, you're aware of some of this stuff, but the thing about fuel cells is think about an HSI, right? That you can sell your hex stake. With fuel cells, they they're NFTs, and you can sell them, and they when you sell them or transfer them, they retain the same rights to the lottery as do they as the same rights to the yield. So it's you could actually easily come up with you could use ChatGPT to come up with a essentially net present value of the discounted cash flows of the yield payouts. And then of course, if it's a lottery ticket that hasn't won lotteries yet, I would imagine that's additional value that could be added to it, because that's got potential that can actually mathematically also be calculated, 1 in 20 plus the numbers. So it actually can come up with an easy way to determine what a market value of a fuel cell should be, one that hasn't won lotteries yet, and then one that the lotteries have passed but is just getting yield. And so there's ways to get value from your fuel cells, even if you've minted them and you want to sell them to get some liquid. So you get gray dark in the future, but you also have a way to utilize them sooner.
What Don is saying, because like I said, we get lost in the weeds. What Don is saying is you will be able to tell the cash value of your NFT, and there will be a different cash value for those that have the potential to win the lottery still, and there will be a different cash value for those that have won the lottery and not scraped. So there's 3 possible cash values for your NFT.
Right.
Yeah, he just said it like in freaking dev speak almost.
Yeah.
Financial, like that is like a Wall Street presentation there.
Yes,
beautiful. We get into it. I appreciate that. Cape says hi. What's up? I see you. Have a good day again. Great wrap from Cape there and that video. Less than 24 hours till go time. Good evening. What about the 4 10,000 dark wallets? We want to. Let's go over that when we go over the supply in just a little bit. Remind me, Wilhelm is buying dark in 10K clips. Oh, so he thinks that 8090 is Wilhelm.
That's funny.
Willie is on Solana. Okay, what's Willie? Who's Willie? I don't know.
Willie
I
is
don't
on
know Willie. Willie is on Solana.
Willie.
Maybe that's Wilhelm.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they're calling him Wilhelm. I can't wait until the blurred out part of the evil address is seeable.
Dude, nor can I.
I'm just going to skip that.
all
I'm not
of
even
you
going to talk
guys.
about that. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Come to our Telegram and read Sealy, SILI's Carpe Diem CBT. Read his tweets because that guy's been combing through the code and finding all sorts of Easter eggs. Everyone needs 100 fuel cells and 100 dark, non-financial advice. That's a good start. I think that's a really good start, especially like there were days when you could buy Bitcoins, like the average person could afford a Bitcoin. And then there were days where nobody could afford one Bitcoin. Very few people can afford one whole Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm going to say about that. 5555 Crispy.
Yes, sir.
Crispy.
Man.
Crispy, are you the one that's got those really beautiful paintings in our Telegram? Because it says Chris, but I don't know if it's the same Chris. But let me know if those are yours because we need to get those on Twitter and put them in the art contest. They're absolutely beautiful. And Patrick Astro G-Gen stuff, he's been posting beautiful pictures of nebular. I don't know what they're called, but beautiful, beautiful pictures of space and putting the logos on there. He's entered the art contest as well. Crypto Cap 46, that's 6.3K at current prices. Not many will get there. I'm telling you, there's a lot of crypto bros with 6K in some shitty coins right now. I've seen them and they're hanging on to them being like, this is my, and most of them are meme coins. Some of them have been around for a while, but they're like, oh, this is what's going to make it. And it's like, some of these coins have had 2 or 3 cycles and they are already up in the tens of billions of market cap. And yeah, they might get tens of billions to do 2X. But I mean, shoot, we're at about 30 million market cap right now. It only takes like a fourth of that to double our market cap coming in. So we get like, what would that be? 7.5 million. If 7.5 million came in, it would double it because of the way that it works with the liquidity and stuff. And I don't think that's a hard thing to find in crypto is 7 mil.
Yeah.
I wish I could afford 100 fuel cells and 100 dark. Well, you keep hanging out and winning, participating, and you'll be accumulating dark and points for sure. Commissions on air fryers not that good. Oh my gosh. At Red Squirrel, what if you sold a portion of your nuts? Nebula. Thank you, Nebula. Beautiful Nebulas. Very, very cool. CryptoCat 46, LOL. That's a hard ask. Hey, you know what? Those nuts are paired with dark. We got our dark nut pair. So if dark pumps, it's going to pull nuts up with it. It's going to pull Red Squirrel up by the nuts, as I like to say. There's also a tweet out there of some fan fiction that is on Twitter right now. It pulls you into a 15-minute story that has, I shouldn't say has nothing to do with Rings of Dust. It's an offshoot, but it's a very interesting side story or side project, we'll just say, that's shot off of there from Red Squirrel. So check that out. I'm going to freeze my little face and I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go to our favorite, oh, that's not me. So someone else put a cool one up there named Chris. So check that out. We're going to go to our favorite website in the entire world, Don. What website is that?
agproject.io or XYZ. I like them both.
Yep, agproject.io or .xyz. And we have 23 hours and 18 minutes left. So we're literally in the final less than a day to mint your fuel cells. We've seen a few come in last night. Right here, we got 170K in the treasury. And so this is where you mint. You just put that in there. If you need more dark, if you don't have enough dark, you can click buy more, and that will open the Pateus page, and you can buy some dark on Pateus.
Yep.
and then you just put in here, you approve the contract, and mint. As you see, this little demo account right here, 319A, is an informant, and it's got 5 fuel cells, 1 from Journey 2, 4 from Journey 1.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys that on the Vaporize page so you guys see that. But yeah, very, very cool. This is where you want to go. This is where you want to mint before this clock runs out. Once this clock runs out, this is going to roll over to like 35 days, right? It'll be like 34, 35 days it'll roll over to.
Yeah, 34, I think.
Because that starts the lottery.
Mhm.
You know, so the lottery, the 33 days of lottery are going to kick off.
Every 11 days of fun. It's fun. I love when it's lottery season, man. I love the lottery nights, the lottery streams. People are seeing their winnings in real time.
Yeah.
One is
seeing
funny. I
people
mean,
be
it's
like, I won.
Yeah, it's an excellent. I mean, one of the guys that got an airdrop of 2 fuel cells. His 2 fuel cells, one won the bigger, one won the biggest. That's bananas. He got like what 11 point something or 12 point something dark just from those 2 fuel cells. It's cool seeing what happens. You know what can happen.
Yeah. And then if you guys want to check your winnings, you just click on Tools, and Tools will take you to the beta page. So it's the same agproject.io, but it's got a beta dot in front of it. So beta.agproject.io. You have to connect your wallet to both of these sites because they are separate right now. But if you go here to the lottery, we got 21,695 dark in the treasury. I'm sorry, lottery. So this lottery is
Refresh. See if that changed at all. Refresh. Oh, I thought okay. I just need to zoom in. Sorry, my bad. On iPad, so.
No, you're good. You're good. We'll refresh it, but we need to get this thing over like closer to 25,000.
Yeah.
Is what we'd really like to do.
Definitely.
And that would mean we need about 5,000 more
5,000 fuel cells.
because
Yep.
we're at 108,496. We've got to beat 116.5.
Yep.
We've got to beat 116.5 because this is the only chance I think we have to do it.
Yep.
I think
it's hard with
J2
supply in future journeys.
J2 is going to go down as the biggest mint, I believe, in the history of anti-gravity.
Yep. I think so too.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Also, it says, congratulations, scrape your winnings. That's pissed a few people off because I haven't won any here.
And you see a guy jumping.
Yeah.
Looks like you won.
This gets your like heart rate up, and then you're like, wait, I didn't win anything. So we might need to switch some of the text here on this one. But here
Any
we go.
suggestions, put them in the chat of something that might be good to put on there so that it doesn't make you think that you won. But
Maybe like a big check your winnings with a big arrow pointing over here to the scrape button or something.
Yeah, check to see.
So this scrape button turns solid purple when you have some, and it'll tell you how many fuel cells won and how much dark matter there is.
Yep.
In this first payout, winners are going to get 1 1/4 dark. In the second payout, winners are going to get 3 3/4 dark, and in the last payout, winners are going to get 7 1/2 dark. So
Pretty nice.
yeah, basically you take this number of fuel cells, 108,000, you times it by 0.048, which is 4.8%, and then you split that number by 3. And so last time we had about 1,800 winners per lottery. So this time it should be a little bit more if we get a little bit more minted. If that makes sense. So you're looking at 1,800, 1,900 people winning each 3 of these. And like I said, the first round is going to win 1.1 1/4, 3 3/4, 7 1/2. Just like that. That's how it's just a mathematical formula, homies.
Okay.
Now, all hell might break loose on Journey 3, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, yeah. But then again, if you wait till Journey 3, you're going to get a lower payout from the treasury.
Right.
So the
Lower
treasury
yield.
paid out 2,693 dark in the first journey, and it hasn't paid any in the second journey because the second journey is not over.
Right.
Yeah. So this shows your mint button, but here's my 5 fuel cells. And if I go to Vaporize and I put my 5 fuel cells in the box, you have to have your wallet connector or this doesn't pop up. And then you go to view selected fuel cells. And here you can see the 4 that I got the little drip in on Journey 1. and 2 is zero, all zeros. There's nothing
Yep.
dripping to Journey 2 yet till the end of Journey 2. So, yeah. And I believe there will be a day in the future when nobody will have to vaporize to take profit. So I'm going to throw that out there.
That's very interesting.
I believe that. I'm not making any promises of work or expectations. I'm just telling you what I believe in my gut and my heart. And I believe in my gut and my heart, there's a day where no one will have to vaporize their fuel cells
That sounds quite attractive.
It's interesting. We'll circle around to that some more. Let's go into the supply of 1 million dark. There's only 1 million of these. Half of them are in the evil address. 17% are in the treasury. This guy right here, this well E68, he's sitting on 13%, and then you got the lottery. So pretty soon, I mean, the lottery could overtake this whale someday, but this lottery includes a lot of tokens that the evil address hasn't scraped. So there's almost 4% there. Oh wait, no, sorry. This 4% is the excuse me. The 4% right here is the whale, but this percent right here, 3.5%. I believe that this is going to overtake this whale in the lottery. So this has all the earmarked stuff that hasn't been scraped and the lottery that's coming up for Journey 2, both in it right there. And then you got this stud 8090. Like I said, I was pulling up his stuff, and the dude was buying freaking perfectly, like absolutely insane. If you go to his transaction, here you can see him minting the hell out of fuel cells, doing max 750 at a time. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. Here's some payments for the berry. So he must be in the Bryberry pool. And then, of course, yeah, you got some pulse that was paid out, probably for liquidity providing, and this and that. But if you scroll down, like here's some more of his mints right there. Boom, 750. Boom, 750. But if you go to load more, I was watching this. Here's some more mints. But look at this. Dude bought almost 12 grand worth of dark on the 10th.
Yep.
And then he bought about 12 grand more on the 10th. And then he bought $700 worth again on the 10th. Now that's really interesting, isn't it? Let's go back. Let's go back and see what was happening on the 10th on our chart, huh? Let's see right here. Right here. 18, 19 bucks, right as we were heading into this dump.
Yeah.
Or well, we were supposed to be a dump, but it actually ended up being a freaking pump.
Well, we had dipped to 12.12. Remember, we had dipped at one point to 12.12. And that was the low.
So here he is, just vacuuming up, just curbing this stuff right here. Boom. I mean, so like, not only is he not selling, not only is he minting like a crazy man, he's scooping up the dips. I mean, I can't think of anything else you'd want from a community member than to be such a powerhouse and such a ride or die. I mean,
he gets it. He understands scarcity clearly, and he understands token crises, and I think you can see that this is designed to be one of the wildest token crises that ever existed.
Yeah. And then we were asking about this whale that's broken his up into tens. It looks like this one right here isn't him. This is the Firewell right here. Firewell still has not minted. If he doesn't mint in the next day, he's going to have to wait till day 3.
Yeah.
So that sucks, but I reached out to him. Hopefully he gets my messages and he starts minting and getting in on the lottery and the treasury. But for now, he's just sitting on his 6. And then, of course, we have a 5 over here. And then we've got Randy Hilarski down here, who is number 1 on the leaderboard right now.
Yeah.
He's crushing it. This, if you debank this, he has thousands and thousands of fuel cells. So he's definitely putting into the future really well. And then it goes down to like, here's someone with 34, a couple thousands, and just only a handful of these guys that are I think these are the dolphins, right? 1, 2,
Mhm.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 dolphins here. So that's bananas. So Randy Larsky is a dolphin.
Yeah, dolphin. But when you
And,
look at fuel cell holdings,
and the firewall is a
changes quickly
dolphin.
that changes quickly when the dark multiplies that are in the fuel cells. Because remember, when you mint into a fuel cell, it doesn't show on here as a count of your dark, even though there's dark growing inside of that. And so even if once those fuel cells have multiple dark inside them, you'll have to vaporize them, or I mean, a lot of them to have them show up back here. So it's
Yeah.
there can be the fuel cell whales, which are huge whales.
Yeah, every time that they mint, this number goes down and it shows up in the lottery and the treasury.
Yep.
And a fraction of it shows up in the mystery box, but only 3% shows up in the mystery box, and then 77% shows up here in the treasury, and 20% shows up in the lottery. So as these people mint or sell, their numbers are going to go to other wallets, or they're going to end up here in this. I mean, and honestly, out of the top 5 wallets, you got 3 smart contracts and what's so far been a benevolent mystery box, right?
Very.
That is insane. How much is that right there? It's 52, 69 giggity, 70, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 89 and a half. Yeah. So 89.5% is in the hands of basically smart contracts, one whale and the mystery box. And then if you consider our ride or die down here, what did I just say? 87%?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 87%. And then you're looking at about 89%. 89% with the ride or die, the whale, and the project. Let me say that again really quickly for you guys. I don't know if if I'm the only one that it gets insane about this or not, but I mean, geez Louise, we've been around for 60 days. This is day 60. 60 days into our project, we paid out 600 grand worth of crypto, and we have almost 90% locked in the hands of smart contracts and ride or dies.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is, I mean,
when I tweet
bananas.
Y'all ready, I'm saying you're not ready for the token scarcity, for the rarity, for the crisis. You're not ready to see how hard we can squeeze this supply. You're just not ready for it.
No, definitely not.
You're not ready. You don't have enough dark. You don't have enough fuel cells. You simply don't.
Nope.
People may not realize that right now because, the price is, it did 134x, went back down to a 12x, and now we're at a 30x. So
yeah,
it's an interesting chart. It's a great beginning, but I'm telling you guys, you're not, for 60 days in the project and 89% of it's locked up. Granted that those lottery tokens can hit the market, but as you can see, people are already going to price that in. They're going to price these dumps in. These bear dumps, boom, 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 they're going to be priced in pretty soon, right? Now, this isn't priced in as far as I'm concerned, but then again, we as a market got kicked in the teeth. And on top of that, we as a project took a 17 grand one-time sell and bounce back from it.
exactly.
So as you can see, the MACD's trying to cross back down again. We will have to see what this week and next week have in store for the overall market. When I say the overall market, I mean Pulse Chain, Hex, the RH
A very unique market, yes.
Yeah, Inc, PulseX, because we are an exaggerated copy of that market.
Correct.
Let me say that again. We're an exaggerated copy of the pulse chain market.
Yes, indeed.
So if you're here, if you believe in pulse chain, like I do, like obviously we do, or else we wouldn't have launched on pulse chain.
Correct.
We believe in the community more than anything else. Community is
100%.
You cannot beat this community with a stick. This is the best damn community on earth. But if you believe in it like we do, this is going to be an exaggeration of that, both up and down.
Exactly.
Because there's more pressure in this balloon than there is in the other balloons.
Now, although what's interesting is, again, when we've seen some of the pulse dips, dark didn't get hit as hard, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Now, I didn't pay attention to the other 10,000, to the one that was part of this group. I think it's down here somewhere. I don't know if it went and did liquidity providing. I don't know if it is doing, because that's Randy. That's not it. I don't know if it's doing liquidity providing. I don't know if it's minted yet. We're going to keep an eye on these right here. And then, these guys in the 1,000.
We do know that these are benevolent, though. We do know that.
Mm-hmm. Well, they haven't sold or minted yet.
Yes, they've minted the other. There was another one that was 10K, but it's minted. I don't know where it is on the list. It might be 008.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's starting to join the game. It looks like it's copying the evil address, kind of, by Frontline.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. And I'm telling you, I didn't know this until I started reaching out to my onboards. But a lot of these guys are my onboards. Like these guys are literally like, tell me when to mint, tell me when to sell, tell me how to do this, tell me how much I should hang on to. So like literally, these guys are long-term holders too that believe in the project and believe in AG. So these guys are pretty cool. But if you just add all these up, I mean, like I said, we're pushing 90, 95, 96% by the first page. Is that right?
That's crazy.
I'm sure you could just throw this in CSV and do a spreadsheet and just add them up in the first page. But I would have to let Don do that because he is the spreadsheet master wizard. Check this out. Here we are at Coin Market League.
Yes,
and
let's get in our
notice
votes.
You guys are killing it. We have Dark as the number 3 coin overall.
We got to get to one.
Carpe Diem is 6. We brought Hex up to 9. The Hexicans are freaking slacking, dude. You guys are sucking on this. The Hexicans, tweet this out. Tweet out Coin Market League. Follow them on Twitter and tell the Hexicans to get in here and push Hex to number 1. Heck, there's no reason Hex shouldn't be number 1 on here.
Correct.
At all.
Not at all. Especially, the community we got. It's we should all be voting that thing up for sure.
Look at that. And I connected mine to Twitter. So boom, every time I do it, I post it. So here's my Dark.
Me too. I just did mine at the same time. Yeah.
One thing I love about the bear market is how it exposes true characters of people. I know who my true allies are. Pulse Chain. Hell yeah.
Amen. Ray.
Amen. But yeah, go here to Coin Market League. Vote for these. Let me vote for my Hex. I love my Hex. And I'm going to share that one too. But when I share this one, I'm gonna tag some OGs in this. I'm gonna tag Hexologist. I'm gonna tag Johnny Chaos. Oh wait, where's Johnny Chaos? He has 2 N's. There he is. Johnny Chaos. Who else should we tag in here that's super duper Hex OG? Coffee.
Yep, Coffee. Let's see. There's Hodl Dog. I haven't heard much from him lately, but I don't know if he's on YouTube a lot. If he's doing a lot of videos on YouTube, he's not popping up on the feed on mine lately. At least
Hodl Dog. How about a little guy we call Richard Hart?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure Richard Hart has muted me by now because I started tagging him in my Dark stuff because I'm like, bro. the coolest thing ever built on Pulse Chain deserves a
Yeah.
little bit of your attention, Ricky.
Well, he can. I mean, the thing is, Hex wasn't built on Pulse Chain. It was copied to Pulse Chain, you know. And so it's he can. I would think he'd be able to acknowledge, you know, the things that he thinks that are cool that are built on the chain, you know.
Yeah. Throw up our new homie.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will in time start identifying a lot of the cool projects that are staying true and that are good code, and you know, I mean, I'm sure he'll start appreciating that. I'm sure he does appreciate it.
Yeah, and of course Corey Costa. I mean, I can't wait to hang out with this dude
Legend.
in person.
I can't believe I missed him on one of the nights when we were in New York at NFT NYC. I didn't get to see him, or maybe he didn't come out then. It was
I don't think he came out for it because I think I was texting him and Marco the Hexagon.
yes,
up in that corner of the woods, and they were like,
that's
they
right.
weren't able to come out and play, unfortunately. But let's look at some of the other cool stuff here on Twitter real quick. Let's go to my profile and let's just scroll down here, and here's our stream going on right now. And then here's TikTok Space Cult. Shill Gates says,
Yeah.
600K was paid out to Anti-Gravity's Journey 1 lotteries. Journey 2 lotteries will pay out even more tokens. The spaceship for Journey 2 is taken off in less than 30 hours. There will be 3 lotteries paid out, one every 11 days, and you have a 1 in 20 chance of winning. The only way to enter is by holding fuel cell NFTs that you mint using dark tokens at agproject.io. 1 dark buys 1 fuel cell. You need more dark. To enter, buy dark from the contract dashed below, then go to AG Project and mint your fuel cells. Dude, I love this easy to follow instructions here. Just follow the NFT. Just holding NFTs in these lotteries, and the NFT also accumulates yield in dark. So it pays you in a non-inflationary, super rare token. I don't think people get that. I think maybe they're used to getting paid in like Pulse and stuff. Hurry, the time to enter is running out. Boom. And then of course, look at this right here. This is Red Squirrel with his badass graphics and video skills. Very cool.
Nice.
Very nice. So like this, retweet this, repost it. I reposted it with the counter above it as it was counting down. It's even lower now. But yeah, retweet this one, comment, tell Shill thank you very much for shining some of his love on us. This is the Rings of the Reich. This is the spinoff. This is 15 minutes and it is insane. Wilhelm is he's an interesting dude. And it is Appreciation Day. So make sure that you send Red Squirrel a Valentine's, you know. And then of course, look at this. This was the coolest thing. This is actually kicked off before Shill's post. Let me pull it up and I'll
fuel cell every 45 days.
Boom.
I am here with a reminder for the Anti-Gravity Collective. We have less than 44 hours to mint our dark into fuel cells for Journey 2. Here's what you need to know about minting for Journey 2. The yield will be paid to each and every fuel cell every 45 days at the end of each 45-day journey. So minting fuel cells for Journey 2 will earn you that yield in perpetuity. This is the highest yield you can lock in. And that doesn't even include the lottery winnings. Fuel cells get 3 chances to win in Journey 2. Big, bigger, and biggest. Each drawing gets larger. Winners are drawn at random using Chainlink, and the odds are roughly 1 in 20 that each of your fuel cells will win. These winnings are immediately scrapable and can be sold, used to enter Journey 3, or for whatever your heart desires. If you haven't been paying attention, it's worth noting that over $600,000 of dark was given away in Journey 1. So don't miss out. Mint your fuel cells now at agproject.io or agproject.xyz before the minting window closes tomorrow. I am here with a reminder for the...
Dude, and she's a wise one that was, you know, hit the wish well. I mean, you know, everyone's told, but she's definitely not just chilling. You know what I mean? Like she's a believer.
I bet you she's on page 1.
Oh, guaranteed.
I bet you she's one of these on page 1 that's got a stack.
Yeah.
She says I don't have enough dark. On page. Let's look at our Nostradamus chart really quickly. We're pretty close to having to jump into the shit show, which Dawn, if you can join, they would love to have you as well. We can go on there and just answer all their questions about dark. It's going to be a dark focused shit show. So,
Oh, is it?
yeah, we're going to go deep into dark. So basically, it's going to be.
I can
this,
jump on
this
for
again,
the first little bit.
Yes. So, anyways, yeah, as you can see, we took this dump right here. The market was going down, and then we got that firewall dump, and then we bounced back. And so this is where we're at right now. And with only less than 24 hours left to mint, we'll see if people come snatch some up to mint or not today and tomorrow. And then that's it. And then we're headed towards the 3 lotteries.
Yep.
And I have a feeling, because our market's a little bit crazy right now, I have a feeling our price could actually spike during the lotteries with some good news about Pulse Chain.
I think so too.
So this J2 may print a completely different pattern than J1, but J1 is kind of what we were expecting for most of the project. Is like pump, 3 dumps, a pump, 3 dumps. Like that's the way that it's designed.
But this isn't counting traders in, right? That's starting to see the patterns.
No, because we got to print the pattern a few times before traders notice it, unless they're already in the community.
Right.
But there's that. Our 2FUX pool has been paying over 100% APR consistently, sometimes as high as 400%. But I was just going to refresh this and see what that is. And this is a mix. This is called tokens that don't suck. Tokens that don't suck include 2FUX, Dark Matter, Nope, Solid X, and Pulse. So it's a mix of those. It's paying 132% APR. Not bad. I'm getting the StreamYard link sent to me, so that means we got to hop onto there. How about we do this? Everybody just jump from here over to the other one. Congrats, check your dark winnings. What's the ratio for winning a dark at current numbers? Still 1 in 20. Yep, that doesn't change. Fuel cell has a 4.8% chance, about a 5% chance of winning something. Always. What's the ratio for winning? No, it's still the same ratio. Hello all. What's up, Mobius? Good to see you. The future is now. Do we have to? No. J2 lottery winners could be smarter and sell less, stacking up and compounding.
Someone's thinking.
Off to teach. Have a blessed day. Hey, go. You have a great day teaching. Steve Stats, welcome to the commune.
Steve.
Yep. Tag Crispy, Maddie, Salmi. Yeah, I tagged a bunch of those guys in the one. I'm going to tag a bunch of them in the other one. Tag Wilhelm. Tag Cass. Guten Morgen. What if Wilhelm not only made an offshoot of the story, but also a derivative of Dark?
Ooh.
What? Oh, this is insane. That's insane. We don't have time for that craziness this morning. We'll talk about that. What's the link to the shit show?
Ooh, good
if you just type in, it's on our Twitter. So if you go to Twitter, I reposted it. Go to my profile or just search King Pooey. And this is it right here. They posted it and I retweeted it. Boom, boom, boom. Bunch of cool memes too, by the way. But go to my profile or just search King Pooey and there'll be a link there for it as well. Let me try to shoot through these really quickly before we jump over there. Sylvan, I'm here for the tech. There it is. Fast Abdul's got the YouTube link right there. He's on the spot, killing it, loving it. All right, let's go jump over.
Okay.
And
King Pooey. Is that you're saying the Twitter is King Pooey?
Yeah, Twitter's King
Pooey.
Pooie.
Oh, that's right.
They'll say like King Queen Pooey or something like that. But we love you guys. I'll probably be streaming tonight. I'll definitely be streaming when we roll down tomorrow in my astronaut suit, partying like a rock star. We'll see if we meet that goal of beating J1 mints. I think we can do it. I believe in you guys. Everyone message
Dude,
Firewall.
account suspended. That's why I'm not finding it. Account suspended. The King Pui account just got suspended.
Is it King Queen Pui now?
Did you already know about the suspended one?
No, I haven't checked that one. I just know that I retweeted the one on my profile. So we're like I said, we'll jump over there.
Okay, yeah, it's King Queen Pui now. Yep.
Everyone send Solid Hex a message, hit him up on Twitter and tell him he's only got 22 hours left to mint some of those juicy fuel cells. He's got a stack of 6,000 and the kid needs to put them to work or he's going to trade them all at the bottom of the market again. He's going to make poor decisions. We need him to join the mint army and get some fuel cells. I mean,
Journey 2, baby.
he owns a whole bunch of casinos for shit's sake. Like,
Yeah.
if he's not winning lotteries and gaming the system, what are you doing? Like, that's the cool part. Yeah, x.com King Queen Pui.
Excellent.
That's what it
Yep.
is.
I'm in.
Can't find the link, but
I'm in.
jump in there. We love you guys. Ciao.
Ciao.